Grand Rising family. It's your sister Lovely Fly Shy back with another major prophetic word. This was just dropped on me. God is saying this just in. I need you to stop what you're doing and I need you to take this in, right? Listen. God is saying, I need you to change your language. I need you to talk in a different tongue. Hear me out. God is saying, I need you to change your language. I need you to talk in a different tongue. Listen, folks. If you're struggling, or if you perceive yourself to be struggling, you don't ever allow those words to utter out of your mind. Yep, out of your mind. But listen, you don't allow those words to utter out of your mouth. God is saying, if you are S-I-C-K, hear me out because I'm going somewhere, you all. Listen. God is saying, if you are S-I-C-K, dealing with any form of dis-ease, God is saying you don't speak no sickness over yourself. You speak healing over yourself. You change your language. You change your lingo. Instead of I am S-I-C-K, I am healing. I am renewed. I am free and clear. I just seen a video. Actually, it wasn't a video. It was a community post. And this young man was stating how his wife, is another prophet that I follow, that I'm subscribed to on here. This young man said his wife is actually dealing with CVID. Of course, I'm not going to give that any more power and any more reign, over the people than it already has, because it has taken the minds of millions, right? And so, apparently his wife had contracted CVID, and immediately as I'm scrolling down, all I hear is God saying, change your language. I need you to change your language. Talk in a different tongue. God is saying, we are the ones keeping ourselves sick. We are the ones keeping ourselves at dis-ease. We are the ones feeding the invisible enemy, the principalities and spirits in high places. Our energy is what is feeding these entities. Our energy is what is feeding this propaganda. And take it how you want to take it. But God is saying, I need you to speak into a different language starting today. Start talking a new language. Instead of I can't, I can. Instead of I'm not, I am. Instead of I don't know, I got it. I know what I need to do. You all, excuse me, you all have to excuse my voice because I know it's a bit groggy. I did just wake up from a nap. Yes, I woke up from a nap. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to be up till about maybe 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I don't know. I might go back to sleep. Who knows? But God, the Most High God of all things, it was imperative to get this message out. But furthermore, you all, it is time to change your language. Stop cursing yourself. I don't care what the doctor said. I don't care. Thank you, Holy Spirit. God is saying, so you're gonna put more faith in a doctor than in the Holy Spirit. You're gonna put more faith in a doctor than in the power that lies within you. God is saying that every dis-ease begins in the mind. Yes. Every infraction, every blockage, every disturbance, it begins up here first. And what you feed lives. And what you choose to allow to die, dies. This is real, you all. We are in an energetic, spiritual warfare. And God is saying, I need you to change your language. If you want to see a difference, if you want to see this thing go away, if you think that you are going to survive this and overcome, God is saying, I need need you to change your language and talk in a different tongue. I need you to speak healing over your life. I need you to speak enlightenment over your life, advancement over your life, prosperity, wellness over your life, grand health, supreme health over your life right now and in this moment. God is saying that same faith that you have in media, in the mainstream, Western civilizations and things of that nature. God is saying, I need you to have that same faith in me. That same faith and energy you have when you turn on a TV to take in all that nonsense that's simply, it's simply in place to distract you. God is saying, I need you to have that same energy with me. Yes. God is saying, I need you to have that same energy with me. And while you're at it, I need you to change your language. Change what it is that you are speaking over your life. God is saying, if you're broke, don't say you're broke. So you really gonna give the enemy what the enemy wants? And you really just gonna go ahead and do the enemy's job and go ahead and curse yourself, right? You're gonna give in to the curse, huh? That's what God is saying. That's what God is wondering. Are you gonna give in to the curse? Or are you gonna speak some grand supremeness over your life? It is really, the choice is yours. Those of whom lack the faith, lack the belief in not only themselves, their higher selves, but they lack the belief in a creator. Of course they have to follow the masses. And of course they have to follow what someone else has told them to follow. Of course they're not going to use this. Of course they're not going to command their energy back. Take their energy back. Take their minds back and free it. So that they can finally see the truth. A lot of people aren't ready for that. But for those of you who are, and hear me loud and clear, I want you to know, stop cursing yourself. Stop speaking negativity over your life. I don't care what you are being faced with, or so-called alleged to be faced with. We got to take everything with a grain of salt, every little thing. In spite of what the naysayers think or say, let them follow the masses. They were born to be leaders, except they chose to be followers. They chose to be sheeple. They chose to be brainless and spineless. And see, here you and I are the resistance. And here, as the messenger, I am here to let you all know to change your language, God is saying. Change your language. All right, speak in a different tongue. Why are you speaking any form of negativity, dysfunction, or disturbance over your life, over your body? We are not this fleshly vessel, but while we are here and while we have a divine assignment, a divine mission, we have to ensure that we are taking care of our vessel. All right? And it begins with us. What are you eating? What are you ingesting? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting sunlight? Are you going out into nature? Are you meditating? Are you going within yourself? Because a lot of dis-ease begins not only because of in the mind, but it begins because of all that mess that folks harbor, all that resentment, that regret, that shame, that anger, that rage that they feel towards not only themselves, but other people, that hatred that they feel towards God, for feeling as though they have been left out or disconnected in some way. But this disconnection and the cutting of cords was self-imposed by these said individuals. And so here I am letting you all know that it is time to change your language. Hold on. Take a drink of my orange juice. Yes, brothers and sisters, it is definitely time to change your language, okay? I do this with myself all the time, and I notice shifts start happening literally in real time. I see the blocks falling and shifts happening, rewiring happening. You know, watch what you speak over yourself. Words are spells. Yes, they are. That's why you all don't hear me saying certain things. You always hear me say grand rising instead of good morning. What is good about morning? Come on now. And it doesn't just end there. But that topic will be for another video. I just had to get this prophetic word out, which is, let me make sure I got the title right. Change your language. Yes, I need you to talk in a different tongue. Take heed to this message, you all. Change your language, change your life forever. When you change your language, your inner dialogue, the world around you shifts to your new belief systems. It is real. It is real, you all. Of course, they weren't going to teach us this, because guess what? If we all unlock this, I mean, every single person in this world, which, you know, that's a bit of wishful thinking, but it is what it is. Many are called, few are chosen, but just hypothetically speaking, if we all unlock this within ourselves, do you know how powerful we would be in imploding this matrix and totally evolving into our true selves and nature? You know, at our core, at our peak, at our highest. You know, at the very highest altitude. That is where we lie. We are not these low-level, docile, weak individuals. And this knowledge is really up for grabs and for the taking. And the taking are those of whom will apply this knowledge, share this knowledge, which is what I am doing. And again, God says, change your language. I need you to change your tongue. Peace and love always. Oh, P.S. I want to add this really quickly, because I would have got irritated if I would watch this over and I didn't include this part. But you are not sick. Okay? Do not take in any of these westernized titles. That's one thing that I had to learn. Mainly this is in reference to like the mental health care system, but we're going to get into that because through my discovery of self, and I'm still early on in my path, but through my self-discovery journey, I am realizing that even so-called mental illnesses or mental diseases are simply spiritual. You're at a spiritual dis-ease, which is calling these physical manifestations and symptoms of these so-called names and terms and titles that they put on stuff just to pretty it up and doctor it up to keep, you know, big pharma in business. But I ain't trying to say a mouthful. So that topic will be for another day, but I just wanted to include that. So peace, love, light, harmony, balance, restoration, healing. I'm wishing you all massive healing. I know there is some invisible bug going on in the air, but guess what? If you don't give your energy to, what did I say? What you don't give your energy to, it dies. Look at this period as a period of healing, a period of transition, a period of your immune system being made new and renewed and built different. All right? If people want to accept certain things in their realities, let them accept that into their reality. But God is saying, I need you, my people, chosen ones, the divine ones of light. I need you to talk in a different tongue. I need you to completely change your language. Peace.